Hey kids, it's me, your old pal and overlord, Bill CIPHER, and welcome back to the Billboard. I gotta start giving out check marks right away. We've got an upside down me here, and 3 more upside down me's in these exclamation marks. And up here, we have an all hail Bill CIPHER with the exclamation marks. Stabbing parasites, stupid. That gets 3 checks. Amazing work, Daisy. And over here, we already have a work in progress. I eat cats. And we've got this drawing from Bean, and also made by Bean. Look at this! Wow! I gotta give this a full 6 check marks because look at me absolutely slaying in this outfit. Oh, what a throwback. I'm a nasty dog. Remember those memes? And it looks like Moth Exit drew Weird Mageddon! Oh, and speaking of Moth Exit, my Cyphervoyance is telling me that they are going to play a big role in the finale of my show. Oh yeah, right. For those of you who don't know, my YouTube show is ending soon because I am about to leave the Theraprism. I have a plan that I'm almost certain will work. But don't be sad because that just means that Weird Mageddon is right around the corner. Which is what we've all been waiting for. Anyway, I like this drawing from Shaylin here with the glass rainbow. I have 4 checks for that. Wow, Bean is on a roll, Cat. Oh, look at this. We've got our first pay-up Bean of the whiteboard, and it's in the D. Brilliant work, Game CIPHER. And Moth Exit colored the Weird Mageddon drawing, so let me give it a few more checks. And this little doodle gets a check, too. Cat drew Weird Mageddon? Huh. Bean has a long-ass story to tell. So at 5 p.m., I was walking my friend Anne home because it was dark, and she was reading a fanfic when some wannabe gangsters passed us on their bikes, and she called them gay, and I said, yeah, shut up, femboy. And they turned around and started chasing us, so we ran for our lives? Wow, that is crazy. They really got so worked up just because they didn't want to be perceived as gay femboys. Crazy, I tell ya. Anyway, speaking of Bean, pay up! And this gets it checked too. A tiny green bill. Alright, well, the tiny green bill can get a tiny check mark, but you devoted way too much attention to not me. This whiteboard is for worshiping me specifically, and that is not me. He saw fan art from those people. See, that's why I ended the fan art reaction series. Totally not fake. Is this referring to Abby Bill? I saw a lot of people commenting on Abby's arms in the Halloween video, but yeah, they aren't fake. That's just how Abby Bill is. Actually, I have a feeling you're doubting me, so I'm gonna subtract these 2 checks. Stop making it all green, Tox. I don't have a problem with the green. I have a problem with the tiny. Let me correct that for you. Too bad! No, the green is fine. Just don't draw yourself bigger than me. See? Right over here? the tiny Bill, and then you drew yourself underneath as the main focus when it should be me. You're still mid-drawing. Alright, fine. I'll come back later then. This gets a few checks, and this gets some upside-down checks. And over here, we have an upside-down message. Hey, silly followers. Happy Billboard Day! Make sure to draw me pretty, or else. Soon I can't say pay up beans, so I gotta do it a lot while I can. That's the spirit moth exit. There we go. Bean deck collab. Speaking of which, pay up bean. And speaking of bean, here is another amazing drawing from Bean. We've got drama! So for context, Sparks has been harvesting some of Bean's organs. Don't worry, Bean is not going to die from this because they have been regrowing and replacing them. But anyway, Sparks has been selling Bean's organs, and Bean has been really mad about it because he did not agree to this. And they're just trying to help him pay off his debt, but here he is bitching and complaining, even though it's literally not hurting him at all because, again, they regrow new organs to replace the ones they harvest. And yeah, that's the funny thing. Bean did agree to this in one of the live chats. I saw it. Wait, Bean didn't know that he got a new heart afterwards? How did he think he survived that? If he didn't know he got a new one. What the actual fuck? I can't even begin to describe how disgusting this is. Ooh, someone needs my opinion. Well, that's being written out. I want to show you this drawing that we got in response to this, in which I'm saying, you don't get to brush me off like a nuisance. Display my book and stop drawing me small. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Have yourself like 5 check marks for accuracy. Your math teacher asked you what a triangle is, and you answered mitochondrion. The correct answer was God. Sometimes it should be okay to fire people into the sun. I think it's pretty much always okay to fire people into the sun. Just go for it. Get new friends. I also agree. Oh, it's a comic now. Andrea finally read my book. About time. I thought I'd have to rip out their liver. Yeah, it took you long enough, Andrea, but at least you finally got around to it. I'm just a silly guy, just ate Moon's symbol, about to annoy him for payback. Oh, no you don't. Check for the silly guy, but X for this.
See what and I'm just not see what's the the word I'm on, who's the word I'm on, yes, the word I'm on. He's not see what over it was Mervyn, yeah. Service Lumbria, and I mean, yeah, pay me, it's sincere what stay mad at it's simple for it's off, I'm lost in it. No, you're all smeared. The last of his nation in it. Irvin. Stagger for Venla. You're also a smear. Sterile fucking Bruce McCann is my sword. He love it.
What? Oh, I see what's going on here. Somebody messed up the whiteboard again. Yeah, I see some stuff under there. Must be some blasphemy that was thankfully scribbled out. Alright, bye-bye. No blasphemy here. Or anywhere, for that matter. Once Weirdmageddon 2.0 comes along, I'm going to delete all the blasphemers from existence. Anyway, May has started doodling. We've got this little doodle and a happy billboard day and stole your heart. Literally. How should you draw Ford getting tortured today? Up there's that frowny face. Alright, as for the torture, cut off his fingers. Cutely makes deal. Here it's okay because cutely is being used sarcastically. Me and the A of the scream, that is hilarious. Have another check, actually. And from Shaylin, we've got Weirdmageddon! And over here, we've got me drinking axolotl blood from a still straw. Now that is a work of art. Deserved. Exactly. Oh, and I guess this drawing of me can have a check. Drew self bigger than Bill and you're dead? But look, you did it again! You literally just did it again! For the second time this billboard. That being said, I do like this drawing. Love the silly straws always, so it can have some checks. Oh, look at this masterpiece from Daisy. Pyramid, beautiful. Slay. And I'm drinking the blood of my enemies. And then down here in the corner, we've got Pyramid stupid. Ew. Just watching from afar because he's so disgusting that he can't even get close to this untouchable beauty. So we've got me and me and me. And we've also got me and me. And in the very center, it's me! Look at all those me's. What a beautiful sight to behold. And another beautiful sight to behold, it's Weirdmageddon coming very soon. Oh, look at that. And it's got the hole from the hammer. There's the frowny face, and here are your check marks, and this little doodle gets a check too. It's hilarious. And Jojo drew me petting their puppy, and from May we've got me on the floor and hanging from the wall, and possessing their cat. 3 checks for that one. And Livy drew me taking over the world, as I'm about to do. Well, I am math. You know, geometry and all, but you can have a check anyway because I like this drawing. Ooh, Jojo drew me slaying. And I'm stepping on people in the process. Even better. Ooh, it's almost party time. By my party, I mean Weirdmageddon, of course. Oh, I see. It's my throne of people. What's I gotta give you several more checks for that. Just look at my glorious throne. And you made McScoobert a Billsona. Very fun. That's the second cat Billsona on this one billboard. And our first Manalasa drawing of the day is me wearing one of my favorite shirts. The one that says, I'm a little different, get used to it. Alright, this actually got fixed. But I'm gonna keep the X there as a reminder not to mess with me.
Beep, beep, bitch, I'm outside.
Hilarious. And up here I'm making Pyramid Steve cry. And here, Shaylin Drew all the ways will eat the axe meat during Weird Mageddon 2.0. We'll have axolotl s'mores, axolotl burgers, axolotl pizza, caramel axolotls, and just plain axolotl, cooked or raw. I can't wait. Oh, Bean! Hey up! And right next to it, Bean is like, no! Oh! A bite out of Ford's eye! I should have done that while I was torturing him during the first Weird Mageddon. A kid in your class broke a table in half? That is awesome. I'm giving that kid a check. And here we have some doodles from Chris. See, here the tiny bill's okay because there's also some larger drawings of me. And I especially like the wanna make a deal with the additional caption, Bill Solos. Here's a comic from Livy. There's an axe on the pink stairs. Bill, what did you do? What? I thought you liked that song. Intense staring. Alright, this can have 4 check marks. Anatomy of a loser. Yeah, you're basically Pine Tree too, but you'll get some checks since you acknowledge that you are in fact a loser. Yeah, look at that. Pine Tree 2. Bean is having art block. You know it now. Me possessing Flowey and Pay Up Bean. That can have 5 checks. Bean's having period cramps and I'm just like, lol, noob. Pain is hilarious. And Jojo drew me going, meh, with a Pay Up Bean and 2 more down here in the signature. Amazing. Yes! Moth exit drew the axe on a stick! And Manalasa has created yet another masterpiece. I'm starting to think Manalasa is physically incapable of not creating masterpieces. Ooh. Chris drew me slaying the house down. The party list is coming along nicely, though I do have to cross out that face. And again over here. But we've got arson. So you get lots of checks for that. Or are we gonna have a live Sixer reaction? That would be funny. Oh, and is it just me, or is there even more blood on this eye now? Let me double the checkmark count for that. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where the I like eating cats was. Here, have another check. And I'm slaying here, so this one gets some checks too. Anyway, it's time to sing! We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Look at that, it's Stanford. How hilarious. Alright, I like this drawing, But then right below it, we have this. Love me some nicely dressed men. There's me, alright. But why are you drawing more people? This is a whiteboard for me specifically. And this is not me. When will these people learn? Anyway, here's Bean's drawing of Weird Mageddon! I could do without the pause, but I'll forgive it this time. Just because it's Weird Mageddon and you made the rift look really cool. Alright, and someone's vandalizing this. So, you are gone. Bye-bye. You made such a good drawing. And then proceeded to completely ruin it. What a shame. Rainbow. I have 4 checks for that. Very creative. Yeah, you can look like that as a cuckoo clock. And I really like this drawing. And some of those check marks got turned into upside down memes, so I gotta give them check marks too.
BX Rowan. BX is nice, yeah, BX is nice, yeah, BX is nice, yeah. Him, no, zero, sack. This, yeah, no, who's not nice. Yeah. Who's not getting on the CEO? I guess just getting it. Ja, this is a real shit. Ja, my dog, Vanessa. Star, you're singing, I'm losing up. Nice, yeah. Stay. Star, this was me. Her gift, this is me. Seal surf for the dog, you're into it. So, yeah, lose. Healer, real sky out. Stop, cities, and all this, yeah. And you get this, and all we're right here, shit, I'm out. So, pauses, has he fixed it? He's, sir, is this helps it? He, if I know that's nice, yeah, feel, nice, so, yeah. Nice, yeah. So, yeah. Nagel. Fars lift was at the step. Friend. Snow hat as much as young if you was a hidden nights or not be always survive. Stein. Steer snow of feeble it. Net snow hat. Keeps young. Steer. I'm sorry. 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 No, I'm so sorry. 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 Screw Uncle Hillary. Oh, no, yeah. Red line, and I just need to yes, there's time for skip. No, we don't worry. Red line, and I just need you to learn sushi. Yeah. You're all so spin. Oh, just know we're fighting. Sushi. Yeah. Oh, fiamos. Oh, fiamos. Oh. No, existe. Oh, fiamos. Chama-se-me. Não, what's the way?
Is somebody trying to make me look bad again? Alright, well, luckily, I can ban this person if they're... Yeah, oh! Crap, okay. There were still some marks left behind. I may be able to get them through one of the others. I'm gonna grab it. I see a little bit of blue under there. I'm gonna grab it and ban this person. You. Okay. Is that it now? There's more scribbles, so I'll just get rid of those. Great job getting that under control, everyone. Now we can continue the whiteboard without this blasphemer getting in the way. And wow, there was a lot. Alright, well, luckily that's done with, and we can just continue having a grand old time. The paper is full, so I'm going to add some more signature space underneath. So if you do want to sign up for Weirdmageddon 2.0, you can do so down here. Anyway, we've got another Bill Sona, this time from Chris. Oh, Andrea already drew another one. Alright, well, newcomers can take their pick. This one's kind of small, so if they want their name bigger, they can put it here. Wait, what? All of Bean's stuff is gone. Oh, right, because earlier Bean drew Weirdmageddon, but then vandalized his own drawing. That was interesting. Anyway, I have a feeling the person making me black out was Cat. And it seems that feeling is right, because I don't see Cat's teeny tiny drawings that were in this area. And I see everything, so, you know. Shaylin said, when I was zoomed out, my brain saw the bow ties as mouth, so it looked like this. Oh, that is wonderfully cursed. And there's a pay-up Bean, who's now banned. Put in timeout for annoying Bill and eating the pines again? Well, they should be in timeout for annoying me, but what's wrong with eating the pines? Alright, good. Livy apologized and tried to scratch it out. I see Mr. Bill. Have 5 check marks for that. And Livy wants me to fill in the stars for checks. Well, I'm just gonna check the stars instead. Dead Axolotl gets 4 stars. Me laughing over your pain also gets 4 stars. And fuck you, Axe, also gets 4 stars. There you go. Yummers. And it's me eating the axolotl, but since it's from coffee, it only gets 1 check mark. Checker! And there's a little me next to it. What? Yet another blasphemer? And you can't even do the blasphemy the right way. It's red and blue triangles that annoy me, not red and yellow. Stupid. Anyway, Livy drew the dead pine skulls on a stick. And Moth Exit had to go and said, bye goodbye. And I'm actually almost out of computer time myself. Gravity's a lie, so is the sky. Trusted the all-seeing, all-knowing eye. Beautiful work, Daisy. And I love how you included the pyramid as well. Not many people draw it, even though it's so beautiful. And we've got a pyramid variation of Daisy's signature. That gets a check, too. Alright, since I have to wrap things up, let's look at collabs. First up, we've got the Bean Debt collab hosted by Moth Exit. And look at all those tongues. I'm going to give 1 check per tongue here. And 1 for this little depiction of me there. Amazing work, Moth Exit. You too, Andrea, with the knife. I love it. I have like 6 check marks. Oh, and Shaylin, you get a bunch too with the say goodbye to your organs, Bean. Because that's actually happening right now. And you added lots of tongues. Coffee only gets 1 check mark as usual. Pay up! Pay up, Bean! And this one has an ice cream with it. I love that. This collab gets lots of check marks overall. How about 12? There you go. And then over here, Daisy created a Silly Bomb collab. And she drew me with a silly bomb saying, I will blow up your house. Hilarious. And Moth Exit drew me with a silly bomb. And Livy drew me with a silly bomb. Ooh, a star silly bomb. And I think I will like this match. Coffee gets just 1. Chris gets 3 checks because that is a bomb, but not a silly one. And the one Manalasa drew is not a silly one either, but Manalasa gets some more checks. We'll go like 5 because we got the fire and the get exploded, sucker. Oh, and this one is amazing. There's a house on fire in the background. And I'm saying, did I do that? Again, it's just a regular bomb, but I'll forgive it because house on fire and pay up. This is an amazing collab. I gotta cram those check marks in there. Have a full 16 of them. And Manalasa once again drew me absolutely slaying. I mean, look at this. And then down here, look at this one. I've got a knife in me, and I'm going like, pain! How fun! And then if we go up here to the party RSVPs, let's read them off. We got Game CIPHER, aka Andrea, of course, the artist. Moth Exit, Bristle Frost, Shaylin, Manalasa, May, Sparks, and Coffee. Overall, it's gonna be a fun party. Bristle Frost and Coffee are gonna be tortured, and the rest of us are gonna watch. Anyway, let's go back up here, because next to Manalasa's masterpiece, Daisy made a masterpiece of her own, in which I'm breaking the 4th wall, which I love to do, and going, wanna shake on it? Well, what do you say? Livy didn't add stars to these drawings, so I'm just gonna give checks myself. This one here can get 3. And actually, this one doesn't get any because it's just an ordinary jar of blood. If it was like axolotl blood, then it would get a few checks. Or like Heinz family blood. But since it's just random blood, I don't really care. And Livy's trying to start another Add to the Bar collab, but it's too late for that because the video's literally about to end. And again with the blood. Don't get me wrong, I love blood. It's just, like, you should have at least drawn me with the blood, you know? Alright, even though Coffee drew this, I gotta admit it's pretty impressive. So it can have 2 check marks. And I like the caption too. Anyway, it is unfortunately time to end the video, and we're gonna finish off on Sparks' drawing here, which just might be the thumbnail, cause look at all the details. We've got my teeth on display, the Bill Rules silly straw, with the axolotl egg boba tea. We've got me eating Bean's heart from earlier, puppet milk and Pines family bone broth, Wheel's eyes, and it looks like they wanted to add Stanford's frontal lobe and axolotl organs, but guess it's still a work in progress. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I have to go now. The next whiteboard will be the last whiteboard ever. I repeat, the last whiteboard ever. So, if you want to join, you better keep your eyes peeled for that link that will appear on the community tab on Saturday, November 22nd. I repeat, Saturday, November 22nd at 12 p.m. Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. British Time. Trust me, you do not want to miss it. It will be the very last whiteboard. So, make sure to be there. And in the meantime, remember, reality solution, the universe hologram, by gold. Bye!